What the heck, dude? No, 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 no. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video. Today I have a weapon guide with the MCS-880, the shotgun class. This gun can be very inconsistent and painful to use, but I must say there is a learning curve. I understood the gun a lot better now than I did at the start. There are some attachments you want to use and you don't want to use, and there were some attachments with this gun that I thought were going to make the gun a lot better, but it ended up making the gun worse. But there's definitely some tips and tricks that will make it a lot easier to use the gun. So I first want to get into the attachments that I use. So for the sight, I used the Fusion Hollow, but to be honest, 99% of my kills were all hip fire kills. So if the sight really matters, not really, but you can use the Fusion Hollow if you like it, if you like to ADS with the gun, or try the other sights. I wouldn't really recommend the 8R Hollow or any of the more zoomed in sights, because you're using a shotgun. Most of your gunfights are going to be close range, so the sight honestly doesn't really matter. What matters the most with this gun is the type of ammunition you're using. So I thought that getting the 0.0 bucket shot was eventually going to be the best one to use. Yes, it reduces the rate of fire and reload speed, but it increases effective range. What I noticed is using this type of ammo will not allow you anymore, for some reason, to get one-shot kills on players who use armor. It literally, you could hit them point blank. I didn't try this with headshot damage, but like from the body shot, it is not a one-shot kill. So you might think this is going to be good, you know, it increases effective range, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the last attachments you unlock, but it ends up not really being worth it. The penetration shots as well, not worth it. And the slug shells as well, not worth it unless you're very good at hitting headshots. Then you can kind of use it more as a sniper. But the down part with the slug shells is that you needed to hit them twice most of the time. So these three ammo types, I don't recommend using them. The slug shells, if you're good with headshots and you need to ADS, do not go for hipfire kills then anymore. Use it kind of as a sniper. But what I do recommend is literally the standard one, the 0.1 buckshot, and then I had the 4 buckshot as well. This one was a little bit more, if your aim isn't the greatest, you're gonna like this one a little bit more than the standard one, because the spread is a little bit wider, which made it a little bit more consistent in terms of hits, but you definitely notice the effective range get a lot less. And the standard rounds, I think they were the best. Eventually, once I figured out where to aim and how to aim and when to shoot and when not to shoot. So I recommend these two ammo types. This is the one I use. I use the standard rounds in the first ammo type, and then I have these rounds as backup. So if your aim is not the greatest, I recommend these ones, because the spread is a little bit wider and the rate of fire increases, so you can spray a little bit more. And then if your aim gets a little bit better, you know, your hip fire aim, then use these rounds. So what's important with this gun is that you stand still when you shoot. If you move while shooting, the bullets will not go where you're aiming. This is kind of the trick with this gun that I noticed improve a lot. It's kind of weird to get used to, because you're kind of used to being aggressive with the shotgun, but I noticed that taking a little bit more time to stand still and shoot would make my shots a lot more consistent than, like, you know, playing the typical shotgun player, super aggressive. So that's like the biggest tip, and keep that in mind. Then for the underbarrel, a lot of people thought using the laser sight is gonna be nice, but I actually didn't really like it. The reason for that is that the hipfire spread actually becomes a little bit too tight, to where you have a little bit less error space. So if you miss, you don't hit any of your shots. So I like to actually not use the laser sight. Most of the time I was using the flashlight to kind of throw people off, you know, when you're shooting at them, they panic a little bit more. Or I was using the BCG light grip, which improved the accuracy while moving. So you could be a little bit more accurate while moving and hip firing at the same time. Not the biggest improvement. So I either recommend using the flashlight or the BCG light grip. The laser sight might be something you like. I really didn't like it in the end. For barrel, I didn't really use anything. You can use the silencer as a backup. I didn't really bother using it at all because it reduces the effective range. And you kind of want to be consistent with the one shots. Eventually you kind of learn when the shot is going to be a kill and when the shot is going to not be a kill. But what the most important thing with the shotgun is that you need to take your time with shots. Make sure your crosshair is right on the target and that you stand still. That way you'll be the most consistent with the gun. And again, as I said, do not bother using these rounds. Especially this round, it was really bad because it gave me a lot of hit markers when people were using armor. And in this game, about like at least 1/3 of players have armor due to Angel that can hand out armor. So you're really putting yourself at a risk because you don't really want to be two-shotting players that much with this gun. So these are the attachments I recommend. I got some more clips for you guys that you might enjoy from the stream. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Enjoy. To be next.
We are securing Delta 2. Troops on site.
What? 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 I was like, where the heck did I jump out? Thank you. This is what I need, thank you.
First aid, take what you need.
No footsteps whatsoever, but
took one down.
Помощь не требуется!
Got casualties.
Мне не нужна помощь.
Victory's in sight. Use any resources you need.
Назад! Отходите!
Allies are engaging at Delta 1.
yes, more. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Quick reminder, I have two other channels besides this channel where I upload more Battlefield content, so in case you want to see more content, be sure to check out those channels. I got a shorts channel which I upload highlights, funny moments, all in short clips, and then I have a gameplays channel where I upload full, raw, unedited gameplay. So if you want to see more content, be sure to check out my other channels as well.